Hello, welcome to our Secondary Math 2 Quarter 4 overview. So in this unit, once you're here, you should be halfway through if you started at the beginning of the semester. If you're new to Quarter 4, this is your only one you're taking, welcome. But this is kind of our halfway point of the semester. There's 4 units. We're going to talk about quadrilaterals and three-dimensional figures, circles, which is our GVC, so Guaranteed Viable Curriculum, really important, builds on it through this semester and in your future math classes, and properties of circles, and then applications of probability. So in our first one, we're going to talk about quadrilaterals and three-dimensional figures, and these are probably some things that you've done in the past, but we're going to get into a little bit more detail about classifying quadrilaterals, parallelograms, some special parallelograms, trapezoids and quites, and then we will have a quiz on quadrilaterals. And quadrilaterals are four-sided figures, and we're going to use proofs to find missing angles and sides and kind of look into them more, and then kind of look at how they're related to each other. And then we're going into volume of prisms, pyramids, cylinders, cones, and spheres, and then composite figures, and use what we learn about this Cavalieri's principle. And then we'll have a quiz on volume. Then Unit 6 is our GVC, so you should be able to identify and describe relationships among inscribed angles, radii, and chords. Radii is just plural for radius. So we're going to take what we know about the radius of a circle. Chords are a line that touches two sides of the circle, but that does not pass through the center. So if it passes through the center, it's a diameter. So we're going to have introduction to circles and look at central angles, and then we'll have a quiz over that. And then inscribed angles, secant, tangents, and angles, and then have a quiz over that. Because this is a GVC unit, there will be a reflection after each quiz where if you take notes and submit those notes, you can get extra points. And again, I highly encourage notes, regardless if you're getting extra points or not. It helps to write things down. It helps to connect what you're doing and being able to remember it. And you can also use notes on quizzes and tests. So there's a double benefit there. Then Unit 7 is properties of circles. So we're going to explore properties of circles and find the equation of a circle. So we're going to connect the geometric figure of a circle to an actual algebraic equation. So we're going to start with circumference and arc length, and then area of a circle and sector, and take a quiz over circumference and area. Then we're going to look at angle relationships within a circle. We're going to learn how to construct a circle using a compass and a straight edge, and you'll do it digitally online, but we'll walk you through how to do that, and then find the equation of a circle and take a quiz over that. And if you remember, circumference is all the way around a circle. Diameter goes from one side to the other through the center point, and radius is from the center to the outside. And if you take the circumference divided by the diameter, you get pi, which is this 3.14159. It's an irrational number that keeps going forever, but that's going to be used a lot as this pi. Here are some formulas. You'll want to make sure that you understand the formulas, know what they're talking about. And then area is the space inside the circle, and there's a formula for that too. So we'll get into those in more detail and how that works. So here's another thing. Remember your formulas. A lot of times when we're going to be calculating things, you're going to need formulas in the volume unit. Area of this unit, you're going to remember how to get area of two-dimensional shapes, and then because then you're going to multiply that by a three-dimensional thing. So here's some of these formulas that you may want to write down and review, because you're going to need them in this semester. And then we're going to finish up with applications of probability. So we're going to solve problems using theoretical, experimental, and conditional probability. So we'll review sets and Venn diagrams, finding outcomes, theoretical, experimental probability, then we'll have a quiz, and then we'll talk about conditional probability and probability in two-way tables. So this is I think it's kind of a fun unit. What are the chances of, like you can figure out how you could actually find that. Just a reminder, I have unit reference sheets on my website. At the beginning of each unit in Canvas, you will see this, and I encourage you to print that out, look at the reference sheet, refer to it so you can understand and remember these things. Also, guided notes, really great part of this that you can do. If you click on this link, you'll get guided notes. And what guided notes are is it just is a walkthrough of the videos. You can fill in the blanks. It's something you can print out. You can write in this digitally if you have the capabilities to do that. There's a program you can use called Cami. If you're interested in learning how to do that, let me know and I can help you with that. But make sure you're using guided notes. They're very useful and will help you a lot as you're going through these lessons. Finally, the key word for this overview is circle. So go back to Canvas, put this in your submission box, and you're ready to go. And please remember to reach out, get help when you need it. I want you to be successful, and let's finish out this quarter and this year strong. If you're finishing up your semester, this will be a good way to finish up strong.